Oh yeah.
All right.
I am, yeah. Notice what I'm wearing.
Oh, Ridercam TV t-shirt.
Where do you get them from?
Ridercamtv.com/merch.
It's almost like I was reading that then. Look at this.
The Atlas motorcycle cruise control universal fit, and this is the top kit, but the bottom kit is exactly the same, but
Upside down.
upside down.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, you got it fitted?
Fitted, done it?
Was it easy to fit?
Yeah.
It's just like a ratchet system, isn't it?
It's without taking it apart. I mean, just have a look at the. I might have it in the instructions here, but it was very, very easy to fit. Just put that under my seat, so I can't lose this. And do that and do that. Right. Can we see this? Do you think?
Oh yeah.
So it comes in two parts. And basically, the bottom part has some teeth in it that, if you think that fit up inside the main part. So if you think of a handcuff,
Yeah.
they come in all shapes and sizes, only pink, leather,
Fluffy.
policemen's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically what you're looking at. So on the underside of this,
So here,
so it actually fits in between the throttle and the stock here, is this ratchet that then fits into the back end of this piece here. I think you might just be able to see if you film it around here.
yeah, so this bit here goes inside, and this has got teeth on it.
Yep.
And then this side.
So when you've squeezed it as tight as you can, you then lock it in place by using this screw, which has a bit of Loctite on it.
Yeah.
The other crucial thing about it is, in between the rubber bit here, if you can come and see this bit here, and I can demonstrate, in between the rubber bit here, that bit.
Well, in between that bit, you mean?
That's what I was trying to do, but my fingers wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You get an insert, which obviously works again with friction against the stock of the throttle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Against this.
Yeah.
So I think I might have got the wrong size one in, because you get lots of different sizes. So does that make sense? If I could put it against my chest there, see the different sizes of them.
Yeah, so they're different thicknesses.
Different
aren't they?
thicknesses.
You get 4 different thicknesses, all numbered, don't they?
Yeah, and the crucial thing is that what they want is a millimetre between this and the actual throttle stock. So all that happens with this is it clips into the back of this throttle lock.
Yeah.
So on the other side of here, there's a little recess, and this then, without you,
Do you want me to do it this side?
Yeah, because my.
So once you press your button, basically this comes out and
Pops
fills the void and gives you the friction on that soft bit to stop that.
It's so
Stop
simple,
the
but it's
throttle
really
movement.
hard to explain. And if you don't have it on your bike, it's really difficult to see as well. So
Yeah.
basically what happens is you start the engine, you start riding the bike,
Yeah.
and you've got the two
On off.
stainless steel buttons here,
Yeah.
and you press it, and that locks the throttle.
Nice.
And to take it off, and it flicks back.
Nice. So this is all made of metal, isn't it?
It's
It's
all
really
metal.
sturdily made.
It is
It
good,
really
it's
is.
really nice.
The only rubber plasticky bit is that.
The insert that
The
goes in
insert.
between here.
So when you're riding along, you just click it down.
Yep.
And it holds. I think you might have a slightly.
So I'm not sure if I've got the right.
Smaller
You can
one.
just see it from this side if you video that. You see the.
Yeah. See if it'll focus. That bit there. So
That
then
bit there.
when, hopefully it'll still focus.
If I point with a
There
key.
you go. So it's pushing it. There you go. Oh,
It's
God,
this
no, I've
bit-
got it.
Oh, right.
So
I was trying to help you then.
when you push it, that comes out. This bit here
Yep.
comes out like that. And when you turn it off, it comes off. You can see it coming in and out. And that's all it is.
So I've got the smallest one in there because I thought the biggest one might be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But obviously that is pushing against this rubber bit of your throttle handle.
Yeah.
And so I could probably have put a bigger one in. If you look at it now, like, it's a little bit loose.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me being a.
So what's it like riding?
It works really well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got cruise control on this, and I have the little rest there because I like to rest my hand on it. But it works really well. Now this is the top kit.
Yeah.
So that is going over the top of the throttle. The bottom kit just means it goes around the underneath of the throttle. So there's no difference really at all between them. But what we're going to do is start the engine and show you how it works.
Okay.
That'll be all right?
Yeah.
I'll start your engine. I hope it starts. I've got a lot of stuff attached.
It started.
Thank God for that. So, we'll turn it up, we'll get it up to about 2,500, 3,000 RPM. Press the button.
And it stays.
Look at that. As proved by the, I don't know why it's hunting like that. But it's staying where it is.
But this isn't moving at all, is it?
No. And I think we might have the wrong size one in, like I say. If we had a fatter one in, that might be the reason why it's just jumping up and down a little bit there, but it's stabilised itself.
Yeah.
And then to release it, all you do is press that and it
Couldn't be
flicks off.
simpler, could it?
$5,000 RPM, I don't think I'll be doing that anywhere.
Poor bike. How cool.
How simple is that? And this is held on, the ratchet is held in place by a little screw.
Yeah.
That already comes preloaded with a bit of Loctite on it. It took about
I'd say probably about 10 minutes because
we worked out what it was.
the instructions are really good, but sometimes you know, looking at the pictures, you had to work out which way everything went in, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it was a little bit. I mean, they were really straightforward. It just took a reading a couple of times just to make sure we knew what was going on.
But that was our downfall, wasn't it? Trying to read the instructions. So if you look at this picture here, it shows the two types. So this is the top lock.
Yeah.
Which is the top part of the handcuff, if you want. Let's call it a handcuff, goes over the top. And then you've got the bottom type where it goes underneath.
Yeah.
So all that would happen there is those buttons would be reversed, but still just down below. Simple or what?
Well, I think it is a really simple idea and something it's a solution, isn't it? Because, I mean, on their adverts, they say that this is good, if not better, than the bike's cruise control. I'm not sure how that would work. It's a bold claim, but if you're riding along and you're going up a hill, your cruise control, if it's fitted to the bike, you know, proper like the BMW, it will keep you at that speed, so it'll give you more power. But ours also keep you at the same speed going down a hill as well, don't they?
Yes.
So this one, it's a very crude way of setting a cruise control, because it will eventually it will come off and off and off, some, you know, very, very slowly, no matter what size thing you've got stuck in there, you know, the spacer. But for people that haven't got cruise control, the reason for that is it's
only working against this piece of rubber on the throttle.
But for people that haven't got cruise control,
Fantastic.
there's loads of things that fit around your handlebar and they sit on the brake lever.
Lock
and
it,
you know, all that sort of stuff, but they all slowly come off as well. But this is a really neat, it actually looks a really professional kit.
It's really nice, I like it. I mean, it's really, really well made.
Yeah.
I sound like the QVC channel there, but it is. And I've used it, but I thought that if we took it out on the road and videoed using it, it actually doesn't show very much at all, because once you flicked it on, it doesn't move visibly. Then the revs, because you're riding on the road, it's very difficult to see. So we thought we'd do it this way. But there you go. It's held. Even with the vibration of the bike, it didn't reduce itself in any way. And to take it off, we just did that.
Really good bit of kit. And
I loved it.
Really well engineered as well. And I get the feel that because it's well engineered, it's not going to weather really badly.
I mean, it's just a really nice piece of kit. And if I didn't have cruise control on this is because I've tried loads of different types, you know, haven't we? We've got the handrest.
Yeah.
I've had one that you flick on with a lever and you lock it, and they all come off in the end. But this, I rode it to Bodmin the other day, probably what, 15 miles on the dual carriageway, something like that. No problem at all with it.
Well, and the other thing with this is actually screwed on, so somebody can't come and just rip it off.
Oh, they can't nick it unless they want to unscrew it.
The other ones, they just clamp around, so you can just take it off.
Wants to steal it, but this is really nice, and it's unobtrusive, and actually it fits in with the bike, doesn't it?
It does.
It actually goes with the bike, but a really, really light touch.
Well, and I like what they've done with the buttons as well. I mean, when you look at the buttons, you've got lines on this one, and then you've got off on that one.
Yeah.
Really good. I really like it.
So,
Atlas throttle lock.
Atlas throttle lock.
Does it get your thumb up?
It does, mate. I really like it. If you haven't got cruise control, this is what you want.
Yeah.
Forget all the rest of the stuff. This is what you want. I don't know how much they are, but...
well, I think they're about 70 or 80 pounds, something like that. They're not cheap, but then the design and all the tooling and everything that's gone into making it, you're getting I think, really quite a good bit of kit.
I've tried all sorts. This is the best one I've tried so far.
Yeah.
Anyway, big thumbs up from me. Thumbs up from you, Tobes.
If you
like the video, give us another thumbs up. Do the alarm thing and the subscribing thing and all that old malarkey. And we'll see you in the next video.